Hey, gorgeous friends, it's Izzy Jones. I am still in my pajamas because I'm learning self-care mixed with being productive because I feel like my mental health is way better when I'm productive and I'm doing things and I'm sticking to a schedule. Do I always? No, but I am, especially on Mondays, I'm like, I need to feel productive. But also learning that self-care sometimes means that if you work from home, it's okay to stay in your robe and stay in your pajamas. That is allowed. Some days, and I want you to know that your mental health and what's good for you and your well-being can change on a daily. Some days staying in my pajamas all day while still doing certain things, like still getting things done, feels like self-love. Some days I need to get up, get dressed, be like the morning needs to be like bam, 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 so that I actually feel good to go. But anyways, we're gonna just put on mascara today. Matthew McConaughey is putting on a free event in 1 hour, and I have not read his book, but I've listened to some of the things he's like said and little stuff like it, and it's so good. It's with Tony Robbins, and he is the king. Tony Robbins is amazing. Plus with Dean Graciosi. If you don't know any of those names, if you are in business or you feel like you just need really good people to be around. And when I say business, it doesn't have to be like network marketing or MLM or direct sales or whatever, like any kind of business, especially if you want to like the online coach space or online like different programs, or you want to create classes or stuff like that. Dean Graciosi is amazing at that. Tony Robbins is incredible. If you've not watched like Tony Robbins, I don't know what it's called, but it's on Netflix. If you've not watched that, I'm just playing with these lashes. Not gonna go watch it. These are all amazing names. If you don't know how to spell any of those names, I can help. You can always just say like who. But Tony, Dean, and Matthew McConaughey are doing the event today. I'm so excited. There might even be other speakers. I want to listen in. I have noticed for myself that I'm a pretty good emotionally and mentally healthy, I want to say stable person, but once a month in some sort of way I need to plug into there's a business training. This can be online, obviously in person I love it way better, but I need some sort of like, I don't even care if it's a rah make you feel good event and you didn't actually get any business tips. I don't care. Once a month I need to plug into just these really good people with like a mindset, whether it's a virtual event. I have a 3-day, all day, most powerful woman network marketing event at the beginning of May. So I'm going to do that. That I plug into. This month I guess is going to be the Matthew McConaughey and like Tony Robbins event. That's today. In March, I'm sure I did something. If it's not every single month, every 2 months, but I notice my excitement, because like motivation isn't a real thing really. Motivation is an emotion that lasts for a day or 2 days or a week or whatever, depending on what it is. I just got like mascara everywhere, guys. But motivation isn't actually what keeps you going. You get motivated for a short period of time, and then the rest is like discipline or making sure you had a plan in place, sticking with a routine, keeping your goals in mind. A lot of times people think like, oh, every day I'm going to be motivated to do the journey. No, it's keeping a clear vision on what your goals are. See, wax side of my eyebrow. Cool. We need to stop. And so while you feel motivated, create the plan, create the schedule. Like, okay, I am not motivated to go to the gym. No. Maybe when I first got my gym membership, I was motivated. I was like, yeah, I want to get healthy. This is my year. This is my thing. The only thing that's keeping me like, oh, I have to go, because every day, if you wake up like this, great. But I want you to know you're normal and it's okay that you can wake up every single day and be, I don't want to go to the gym. I feel good once I leave the gym and I've kind of been to the gym, but no, I don't want to go to the gym every day. I'm not motivated or inspired to go to the gym every day. But I know that in July, I am running a 5K or even a 10K marathon, like race. It's a run for Sapria. Now, Supri is such a huge thing that's part of my heart. I've been sharing like a lot the last few days. I want to share more about it. So it is meaningful, but also too, straight up, I've already signed for it. I have already bought the tickets. I'm already flying there. I'm going. What inspires me, motivates me, or gets me out is like I need to stay disciplined because I only have so many days before I go on this run. And so I need to get in shape. So having goals that are a little bit shorter, they're like, no, I have to. Like if it's a money goal, be like, okay, for my birthday, I want to buy myself blah, blah, blah. Well, you might not be motivated to work today, but every single day you're losing days to make that money because your birthday's coming up or Christmas or camping or whatever. Like you want to give yourself something that's kind of close-ish so it actually pushes you, but realistic, you know? Like I know realistically I can be in good enough shape to run a 5K. I had from it was March. So March, April, May, June, and most of July because it's July 27th. So basically all July. So I had like 4 or 5 months to train. That is realistic. Now the 10K, I don't know. I'm going from like no cardio, never going to the gym. The 10K maybe is not as realistic, so I'm finding that balance. But next year, if we do something, yes. So anyways, my point is, once a month, because I'm not always feeling motivated, I just like my nose, I find has a little bit of redness, and I sat in the sun yesterday and it really accentuates any redness because I want that to turn into a nice little tan. Oops. So rose water and brightening serum, that's just gonna like even out my skin tone. It'll be really nice by the end of the day. But anyways, what was I gonna say? The point is, I don't always feel motivated. I don't always feel inspired. I don't always feel good, okay? My job is literally helping inspire women, help them feel confident, help them feel good about themselves. But realistically, okay, I'm not perfect every day. I'm not motivated every day. I'm not like woo, woo, woo every single day. Now, the best way to get yourself in that mood is surrounding yourself with situations and people and energies that get you like that. So that is why at least once a month, I'm follow some of the big names that you love. Ed Milet, Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins does a lot. Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi does a lot of things. Like every few months, they do free online stuff. Do the same with like Fraser Brooks and like any names that you like in business. Follow them. A lot of times people have online virtual events or find replays on YouTube or things like that. Try to get doing in-person things. Listen to podcasts, read books, whatever it is. For me, naturally, I'm human. I know, welcome, I'm human. I don't feel motivated. So the best way to feel motivated, inspired, and stick with the discipline is plugging yourself into these different things. So anyways, that's what I'm doing. There's an event. If you want the link, it's in like an hour. So depending on when you watch this, I can send it to you. Or just look up Dean or Tony or Matthew McConaughey, at least on Instagram. They've been sharing it everywhere. I'm gonna film just literally today is brows and lashes. And honestly, brows and lashes, you get that done and you're gonna like, it feels good. It feels good. Oh, today's Monday. Also, I always forget Monday. I've got rehearsals. I'm excited to starting in May because I don't always overwhelm you guys with like things. But starting in May, I will be sharing the tickets, but I did just share my stories. Tickets to go see. So if you're local, I'm doing a Alice in Wonderland. I'm calling it a play, but it's a production. It's not a musical, but there's quite a bit of music and sound and things in it. It's not like a full-on musical, but there is some music in it and a couple songs and things. It's not so whatever, but it's a good, and it is family friendly. So if you've got kids who like theater, like it's not directed, hey April, it's not directed to kids. So if you've got like a 5-year-old that can't sit still or won't enjoy production, maybe it's not for your kid. But if you've got like an 8, 9, 10-year-old who likes, like, it's appropriate for kids, but it's not directed towards kids, if you know what I'm saying. So like it's Alice in Wonderland, and it is a little bit more, it's funny, okay, it's a lot of humor, but it is a more mature feel. Where do you live? I don't remember. I've been wanting, so it's hard because look, I only have one tattoo. Now I find, can I even get this? I'm in my pajamas, ignore me. I did the 1 out of 3, can't even see, never mind. 1 out of 3 with my siblings, but the way I did it almost looks, you know, the Mad Hatter has like a fraction or whatever on his hat. But I love Alice in Wonderland. It is, I've personally written and directed and put on a production for Alice in Wonderland twice. And now this one I'm doing with Nose Creek Players. So it's like it's not my own production company, and it's Alice in Wonderland. And like anytime there's the theme or whatever, like I go for like, so yeah, it's huge. So I'm wondering, I don't know if I would do a full sleeve in Alice in Wonderland, but I would love. No, I am in Airdrie, Alberta, so just north of Calgary. So we're a little bit far apart. But yeah, I wouldn't do a full sleeve tattoo, but I would definitely do like a little something somewhere. Please record. I don't know, so I'm not in charge of the production. I'm the stage manager, so I would have to see. I'm not too sure if they are, one, if they are filming it, and 2, I don't know about rights. Like we bought the rights to use the script. I don't know if like filming is a different thing, because it's not quite the original, like, because there's the book, right? And then there's a movie. Yes. We should. It would be fun. So I don't know how that works if you buy the rights to the script, because it's not quite like the movie, or quite like the book. It's a, you know, it's a little bit thank you of its own, but it's all the fun characters. It's fun, and the cast is like a fun group of people. So the youngest is, I think, like 16, and then I think our oldest is like 60. So it is a nice little wide, but it doesn't feel like this huge age difference, but it works for like the characters. Like the Queen of Hearts is a little bit older, and the girl playing Alice is 16, which at first I was like, oh wow, like she's really young. But then technically the character's supposed to be what, like 12? So it, you know, it makes sense. Makes sense. It works. It's good. It's so much fun. So it's the end of May. But anyways, I got into this little rant where I was talking about it because Mondays are rehearsal days. So today, which my plan for just staying in my pajamas all day, I guess, is not going to work. I should ask, since I'm the stage manager, I just have to run this by the director. Like, could we have, before we have full costume rehearsals, because I think in like a week or 2, we're going to start doing like full costume rehearsals and things like that. So before that comes, could we have a pajama day where we all just show up in our pajamas? Now, a few of the cast come from work, so I don't know, but still, I think it'd be fun. Or I just show up in pajamas. So I use my lash serum. Now this lash serum is great for your lashes. It nourishes and conditions. It's a great thing to like sleep with overnight if you've got brittle lashes or really short lashes, or you're trying to regrow them. Now this is not a official claim because I can't totally say this, but I did have a lady who went through chemotherapy and lost all her hair, and she used this to help like regrow her lashes, which is amazing. But anyways, it's a clear gel. So I use it on my brows as like a clear brow gel, and I love it. And then I use it on my lashes too. I don't think we're not really doing anything crazy. Honestly, I think that's all. I think it's Mascara Mondays. We're just doing mascara and brows, keeping it simple because I'm going to be watching this online thing for most of the day. I'm also planning, so I'm really excited. So, as most of you guys probably were ever introduced into direct sales, network marketing, and all of that, was the in-house parties. Did anyone have a mom, or were you the person that like hosted a Tupperware party, hosted a whatever party at your house? Well, unique like paved the way for online parties, online sales. So a lot of affiliate marketing, online selling, all that came from Unique. Unique was the one that kind of started all of that, which love, especially over the last like the last 3 years with, you know, all the things going on. I've only ever done online like this with a live video, which I love because I'm meeting people from all over the world that I normally never would. But I've also never done in-person things. And I kind of want to try it out because I know so many of you want to like physically see the products, test them out. Like, what is the formula of, you know, the liquid foundation? Can I feel the rose water? Can I test out the eye mask? Actually, I'm going to throw a little eye mask on just to reduce a little puffiness on the eye. Definitely suggest doing the, not the eye mask. This is eye cream. Whoopsie-daisies, eye cream. Suggest doing that way before you put your makeup on so it doesn't like smudge any of your mascara, but hips, you know, sometimes we go in a different order. But anyways, you guys could try it out and test it. So I want to do these in person. I'm not calling them parties, in person, like pamper nights, because it is going to be me letting you like try out the eye mask, try out the eye cream, play around. So you do get pampered, plus be able to test things out. So if you are local, when I say local, like Airdrie and greater area, so like Calgary, whatever, like Crossville, name that. If you want to be one of my very first hostesses, I'm giving away some goodies to the lady, whoever is the hostess. You get to like pamper with your friends. And because Mother's Day is coming up, I think this is a great way to like plan. We'll book in the next couple of weeks so that, because I'm going to do little Mother's Day gift bags so that all your friends get little goodies. They get pampered for like before Mother's Day, all of that. It's a great way too for your friends. One, you get pampered if they are a mom, but if they're looking for gifts for their mom or for their mother-in-law, whatever, I think it's a great way for, like, so I'll give discounts of little goodie bags, like pre-made. A lot of things obviously you got to order online, but I will like pre-made things for like. So if you want to be one of my very first, I would appreciate it. And it's a great way to like pamper your friends, and you get pampered, especially as like the hostess. You're gonna get all these extra goodies, but like sit back, relax, have your eye masks on, some eye cream on. You can test out the collagen, because I know this is a huge like big seller, but so many people want to test out the flavor of the collagen. And so, hey Sarah, I might hit you up if you've done any like in-person parties. This is a way for you at like an event to be able to like actually taste the collagen. So, and normally I charge for people to like just get a sample and taste it. So this is a free way to do it. So if you want to be my very first hostess, I appreciate it. And if you're like, oh, well, maybe I won't be for, you can still be my second or my third or my whatever. I'm going to do some fun summer ones. I want to start creating camping bundles, because straight up, if you camp or you do anything in the summer, everyone needs a bottle of rose water and a pack of our cleansing cloths. So the cleansing cloths are a great way, because if you're camping and you're sitting in front of the fire, you got smoke. I don't know about you, but some of my campsites are like dusty and it's dirty and you just feel gross. If you're at a campsite that has a shower, or you're at a, like you're in an RV, it's really good, but still having just cleansing cloths to wash your face at the end of the night, whether you have makeup on or not, because it'll remove makeup, but it also just removes all the dirt. I think I'm gonna have fun with like little camping bundles. I think it'd be good. But anyways, I'll hop off, you guys. It's supposed to be a short little video. I'm gonna take some photos of my lashes, because like, do y'all see this? This mascara is so freaking amazing. If you want the 40, you know where to find me. Love you guys. Have a good Monday. Thank you, April.